This is KD8SLG. We'll be linking up to the N5 XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker net for the next couple of hours. KD8EPC, Dustin. It's NCO for the first hour, and KI5OZZ, Nancy. Should be NCO for the second hour. You're not only welcome, but encouraged to check in with each of the NCOs on their respective hours. The net starts at the top of the hour. That's about 90 seconds away. You're going to link us up now. We may walk into some traffic. Everybody, please stand by until the net starts. This is KD8SLG. Clear.
Good afternoon and welcome to the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. My name is Dustin, my call sign is KD8EPC, and I'll be your net control for the first hour today. The Boredom Breaker Net meets every day at noon Central Time on the RCWA repeater, Allstar node 49562, and Echolink N5XQK-R. This is a directed net, and all traffic must pass through net control. All stations are welcome to check in. We'll take multiple rounds of check-in, so if you don't get in the first time, just stand by and we'll get to you as soon as we can. We're linked in with our friends in Arkansas, Virginia, and various other repeaters, so we ask you to keep for a couple of seconds before and after you transmit. Make sure you let everything drop so we can hear everything you have to say. Before we start taking check-ins, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Please call now. Alright, not hearing any emergency or priority traffic. Stations waiting to check into the Boredom Breaker Net, please say your call phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location.
KCA, Foxglide Victor, good afternoon, KCFQV.
November 5, Victor Lima Zulu, N5VLZ, Daryl Delta Alpha Romeo Yankee Lima, Little Rock, short time today.
November 3, Mike Alpha Charlie, and 3 MDC, Michael, in Winston, North Carolina.
Echolink, short time.
Good afternoon from North Central Pennsylvania, N3 SSL.
Alright, what a nice orderly list of check-ins there. Let me tell you who we've got. We have KC8 FQV, Northern Mark. I have WA8 KOC, Fred in the mobile. I have N5VLZ, Daryl is short time. I have N3 MDC, Michael. I have a key UIB, short time at work there. And I have N3 SSL, Ryan. I have KI5 TAQ, Taco Tim. I have WD8 MIU, Wade in Ohio. And I have KI5 MXZ, Chuck. Alright, let's go up here and catch our mobiles real quick in short times. Let's start with Fred, WA8KOC. How you doing there, Fred? What's going on?
Dustin, good afternoon. Glad to hear you. Hopefully you're going to have a great net here today. A little bit busy here right now, so I'm just going to say thanks for taking my check-in, and I'll try and check in with Ms. Nancy next hour. Take good care of yourself, buddy. 7-3 to you and everybody else. 88 EPC WA8 KOC.
All right there, Fred, 73T. Have a great afternoon. You be safe out there, and we'll get you on down the log. Let's jump on over to Daryl now, N5 of VLZ. How you doing there, Daryl? What's going on?
KD8 EPC in the net from N5VLZ, Daryl Little Rock. First, my apologies. I was using the Echolink web app today for the first time, and the thing is, though, it's ended up kind of doubling with another station. I didn't realize the thing was hung, so when I finally clicked stop transmit, it unhung it. So, as I say, technology phooey, but I'm using the Echolink web app for the first time today. Still getting used to it. Also, it switched my browser to DuckDuckGo. Could not access my domain.com thing where I have all those ham radio files off the hyperlink on my QRZ file. Wanted to make sure the Who Is info was all correct. I think it's 90 right now. Well, it was last hour. It may have updated. I don't know. But I'll be heading out to the cardiologist here in a little bit. That's why I can't stay. My ride will be coming here shortly, and I got to finish getting set. I got good blood work the other day. And but now I'll get the heart doctor done, and then I go to the urologist in July, and then I don't have to see, I guess, the podiatrist in August, and then the full physical and flu shot in October. But I'm otherwise staying on the cool side of the door here. We're under a heat advisory all the way through Friday. But anyway, thanks for picking me up. Thanks for doing the net. We'll catch everyone down the log. And again, my apologies for that glitch earlier. Just getting used to this thing. KD8 EPC in the Boredom Breaker net from N5VLZ, Daryl Little Rock. Back to net.
All right there, Daryl. Well, good to hear you, and you're sounding good on that Echolink app, whatever you're doing, but no worries. Things happen, and that's how we learn. So, 73, my friend, have a good day, and we'll catch you on down the log. Let's jump on over to John at the big WKUIB. What's going on, John? How you doing?
KD8 EPC from KUIB. Good afternoon, Dustin. Everybody out there in the net, and I'm working away here in good old Hartville, Ohio, and I'm off the press for a little bit, back here in the dark room, prepping out screens, and I'm just moving on with some other stuff and staying busy, that's for sure. And this is definitely the coolest part of the shop back here in the dark room. It's a far back corner. It's blocking. It's cool. So hey, I'm going to take it while I can get it. That's for sure. With that, I hope everybody else is staying cool. This is K8UID living a 5-hour dream, and that's what a time I'm going to hand this back over to Net Control 7-3, y'all. Thanks for getting me in, Dustin. Thanks for getting me in, Nick. I appreciate you guys.
All right there, John. Well, 73T, you try to stay cool and have a great rest of your day at the Big W. Good to hear you, my friend. All right, that takes care of all our mobiles and short times. That's going to bring me back here to the top. KC8FQV, Northern Mark, take it away.
All right, Dustin, KCFQV. Yeah, they did their annual tests. They do them all the time. The national weather or whomever triggers these tests to see how the system works. But everything else is going good. 91. I went out and got in the car. It was 94, and then it immediately dropped to 91. So go figure. But hey, we won't complain about it. Yeah, we got more nets than we know what to do with tonight. So stop by them. Make sure you patronize them, because if we don't patronize the nets, there won't be no nets. So I'll send it back to Net Control, KCFQV.
All right there, Mark. Well, we try to check into the nets we can, but we don't check into a whole bunch of them. So there you go. We'll say 73. Enjoy your day and enjoy some net hopping, and we'll catch you this evening. Well, let's jump on over here to Michael, N3MDC. How you doing, Michael? How's Mom?
She's doing good, Dustin. She's got her appointment with the heart surgeon tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. So I will let everybody know when her surgery is, so it's good news. But we're going to have to get dinner early today because they are calling for rain and thunderstorms later on around 6:50 p.m. I just looked at the weather map, and they're going to be severe, so we're probably going to have sushi for dinner tonight. She was craving sushi yesterday, but the restaurant that we get our sushi from was closed. They're closed on Tuesday, so I'm letting her sleep a while because of her appointment tomorrow. But they also are calling for thunderstorms a week in a field day, so if there's lightning in the area during field day, I won't stay very long. But other than that, Dustin's lady just picked up my clothes to do my laundry. I don't do my laundry in my house anymore. I let somebody else do my laundry for me because I'm too lazy now to do my own laundry. But Dustin, I'm going to give you I know you want you to remember the call sign I'm going to be doing at field day this weekend. W4NC Whiskey 4 November Charlie. So yeah, have a good week there, Dustin, and hope to hear you at field day this weekend. N3 MDC, back to you.
All right there, Michael. Well, I'm not setting up here at the house for field day, but I will be with the club. I'm going to stop out there after work, and you can look for the club call sign of Whiskey Kilo Yankee. That's W8WKY. We'll be running all over the place, so make sure you look for us there. We'll say 73. This is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. And next on my list here is looks like Ryan N3SSL. How you doing?
Good afternoon here. N3SSL, mobile here in north central PA. Got 95 in the mobile here and just out doing our thing here. Heading back home here from one of our tower sites to do some quick PM checks on. So there you go. N3SSL. Another beautiful day. I guess waiting for these thunderstorms to roll through here and supposed to cool things down a little bit.
W8WKY.
Yeah, I'll tell you, my phone says it's 88 here right now, but feels like 98. But it was not so bad when I went out a couple of hours ago. But I guess we'll have to see what it looks like when we go back out. But I think I've had about enough of this heat. I'm ready for it to be. It could be like 75 with a breeze year round, and I'd be okay with that, right?
Sounds like my kind of weather, but yeah, we went through the monsoons here in June for Pennsylvania here. Had a record amount of storms and stuff from what they're saying, so everything is still green, so plus. So, all right, back over to the net. N3SSL mobile, Ryan, and just outside of Lewisburg, PA, actually from the Williamsport, PA area. So there you go. And we got, a little less than 2 months to go, and the Little League World Series will be starting up again.
Oh, man, it's getting to be that time already. I know a couple of people that are fans of watching that there, so good times there. But Ryan, we'll say 73 to you. Or actually, I'll come back to you. Did you have anything else for us before we go?
We're good here. It's been a while since I checked in, so there you go. N3SSL mobile.
All right there, Ryan. 73 and mobile safely out there. And sorry, I didn't see or hear you were mobile the first time, or I would have got to you sooner there. So we'll say 73, and that's going to bring me on over here to Taco Tim, KI5TAQ. What's going on?
Yeah, good afternoon, Dustin. This is KI5TAQ. The only thing that's going on is a lot of heat down here in the Tulsa area. And I know some people would say field day. I know that the RCWA is going to have their field day, I think somewhere around the Elks Lodge. They're in Claremore. And the only big encouragement I encourage everyone, if they're planning on going to field day in their area, is to drink lots of water and lots of Gatorade, especially when it's cold. And with that, I'll just send it back to net control. This is KI5TAQ.
right there, Tim. Well, great to hear you. We'll say 73 to you, and have yourself a great day, my friend. All right, let's jump on down here to Catoosa and talk to Chuck, KI5MXZ. Good afternoon there, Chuck. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing all right so far. I was just wondering how Alex's wife was and if she was out of the hospital yet or not.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you there, Chuck. I have no information on that. I didn't even know she was in the hospital there, so probably better asking somebody on your side of things. I'm out of the loop on the Ohio side of things. Back to you.
Roger. I was late getting up, so I don't know if he was on high frequency this morning or not. Anyway, thanks a lot. Kilo India 5, Mike X-Ray Zulu.
All right there. We'll say 73 to you, Chuck. I hope you find the answer to your question there, and we'll catch you on down the log. All right, Chuck was the bottom of the list as it stands. We did pick up a few off the blue screen. We picked up N5KBD. Pete was in and out. We picked up AI5HV Greg and KI5VVE Judy. This is KD80PC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I'm looking for more check-ins. Please call now.
This is Kilo Delta 4, Yankee Victor, 84YVV, Jeff in Prince George County, Virginia.
This is Kilo Delta 4, Kilo Juliet Goff, Steve in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
All right, I'll take them a couple at a time. We picked up KD4YVV Jeff and KD4KJG Steve. So let's go to the top here. Let's talk to Greg, AI5HV. Good afternoon, Greg. How you doing? What's going on?
Good afternoon, Dustin, Nick, and everyone else on the Boredom Breaker Net. This is Greg, Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor in Broken Arrow. I want to thank you for proxying in Miss Judy, Kilo India 5, Victor Echo. So news on us. So yesterday was my 4-year anniversary of being cancer-free, and Judy is, we're still waiting to find out about what the next steps are here on her knee. Right now they gave her a cortisone shot, and they're talking about a gel shot, and then if that doesn't help with the pain, they're talking about possibly doing full knee replacement surgery. So we'll see what happens there, but just trying to stay inside. We're on the cool side of the door, and hope everyone else's day is going well.
All right there, Greg. Well, congratulations on 4 years there. And yeah, I hope the shots help with the knee, because knee surgery is kind of a pain, but you do feel better afterwards, is my understanding. All is well in the world here. It's warm, it's sunny, but it's cooler than it was the last several days, so I'll take it there. Back to you, Greg.
Alrighty, well, I don't really have much anything else other than the obvious. It's 6 months till Christmas. I know nobody wants to hear that, but just a reminder, it will be cooler then. So anyway, hope everyone has a great rest of the week, and good luck on field day. Don't really have anything else, so I will turn it back over to you. Thanks for all you guys do for amateur radio. I appreciate you there, Dustin and Nick. So with that, I'll say 7-3. This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor.
All right there, Greg. Well, great to hear you out there, as always, my friend. We'll say 73. Make sure you tell Miss Judy we said hello, and we'll look forward to catching you down the log real soon. All right, let's jump on over here to Virginia, talk to Jeff, KD4YVV. How you doing there, Jeff? What's going on?
Okay, thanks, Sean.
Yes, I
I got the repeater. It sounded like my repeater cut off. Anyway, we're all right. It's 98 degrees. It's hot, hot, hot. That's all I got to say. But we're in the cool side of the door. So we're going to sit here and make a little reheat spaghetti and chill. So that's it, pretty much. KD4YVV, back over to you.
All right there, Jeff. Yeah, it was a little froggy at the beginning, but you improved towards the middle and end there. So we'll say 73 to you. Stay on the cool side of the door, and we'll catch you down the log. Let's go over and talk to Steve now, KD4KJG. How you doing there, Steve? What's going on?
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for running the net. Sure appreciate it. I was hoping to be able to check in again before I head back to work, but not much here in Winston-Salem and Yadkinville. It is, well, you know what it is. It's warm. So that's it. I was just outside trimming up the hedges around the chicken coop, and I'm going to try to find a haircut this afternoon. I'm heading to the Middle East on Monday. I'll be over there for about 2 months, so I know it's going to be hot there, so I'm going to go get a short trim, and hopefully it'll grow back out maybe by the time I get home. We'll see. But that's about it. I heard the check-in there from Prince George, Virginia. I grew up there in Chester with Thomasdale High School, so I'm familiar with where he's at. That's good stuff. Anyway, appreciate the check-in, and hope you guys have a great week. Watch out for that lightning this coming weekend with Phil Day, and stay hydrated. KD4KJG, back to net.
W8WKY.
All right there, Steve. Well, great to hear you. And, boy, a trip to the Middle East for a couple of months. That sounds like it should be an interesting time there. So you enjoy yourself. Be safe out there. And we'll look forward to catching you on down the log. So stay cool, Steve, and look forward to hearing you down the log there. Steve was the bottom of the list as it stands. We're looking for some more check-ins. Please call now.
Kilo Charlie 0 Lima Romeo Mike, Kelly in Tulsa.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 8 Charlie X-Ray Hotel. John from Ohio. Be in and out.
All right, we picked up 2 there. We have KC0LRM Kelly, and we have KF8 CXH John in and out. Let's go talk to Kelly, KC0LRM. How you doing, Kelly? What's going on?
KD8EPC and KD8SOG, thanks for giving their Nick. Not a lot going on here, just on my lunch break here at work, and kind of interesting thing, we had, they're replacing the roof on our building, and we had a nice big old, probably 30, 40-pound piece of steel fell through the roof and smashed a sink in the men's bathroom, so luckily nobody was in there. That's about our excitement for the day. All I know is it's going to be hot here, and I'm glad I'm on the cool side of the door. That's about all I got. I'll let you try to get some more check-ins there on your hour. Looks like it might be a little slow today. It should pick up, though. With that, I'll let you get back and get some more check-ins, and probably hear you on the Boredom, or the Beacon Net this evening. Not the Boredom Breaker Net. That's what we're on now. All right, have a good one, everybody, and KC0LM clear.
All right there, Kelly. Well, great to hear you, and boy, that had to be scary to hear about that thing flying through there and taking out the bathroom sink. Yikes. That's wild. Fortunately, no one was in there and nobody was hurt, and that's what matters. Stuff can be fixed. So, Kelly, great to hear you, and we'll look forward to catching you on the Beacon Net tonight. It's the Me and Just Nick show, so it should be a good time. We're going to say 73 to you. Looks like it's pretty slow so far. This is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I got plenty of time and lots of empty lines to fill, so don't be shy. Station's waiting to check in. Please call now.
Kilo Charlie 8, November Oscar Victor, KC8 NOV Marty, Streetsboro, Ohio. In and out, just listening. Good afternoon, Dustin.
Doctor, sir. Mark and Watford, in and out.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Golf, just listening.
In and out, KFHG.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, KE8, VOX, Scott, Vermilion, Ohio.
All right, let me tell you who we got. We got KC8NOV, Marty was in and out. Good to hear you out there, Marty. KE8SFS, Southern Mark was in and out. KFAG, Brian was in and out. That brings me to KEVOX, the only one that's going to stick around and say hi. How you doing there, Scott? What's going on over on the shores of Lake Erie?
Good afternoon, Dustin. Good afternoon, all the listeners. KE8VOX, Scott here on the shores of Lake Erie, just west of Vermilion, Ohio. Hey, the lake is beautiful today, Dustin. It's hot outside, but the lake is nice and cool, and got a little bit of breeze coming off the lake, so not quite as bad as what it has been the last couple of days. But that's how the lake's doing. I rode the e-bike out and checked out the new house we're building and whatnot, and rode around for a little while, and came back in time to catch the net, and that's been pretty much my day so far today. I still got to go back over to the new place there. I forgot my phone camera when I went the first time. So after I catch my breath here and whatnot, I'm going to get back on that e-bike and ride back over there and take some pictures. And that's about it there, Dustin. Just enjoying the day and enjoying the lake life. This is KE8VOX. Back to you.
All right there, Scott. Well, it's a beautiful day to be out and about. Enjoy the time on the e-bike, and just be careful if you go out later. I think it's going to rain around 5 or 6 o'clock this afternoon. So we'll say 73 to you. Enjoy your day, and good luck on finishing up that that house build you're working on there. So we're going to say 73. We're at the bottom of the list as it stands. This is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I'm looking for more check-ins. Please call now.
Kilo Quebec 4, Papa Yankee Lima, KQ4 PYL. This is Aaron in Southern Virginia, in and out.
Please check in Kilo India 5, Whiskey Delta Mike, KI5 WDM, Donald in the Osage.
Kilo Delta 5, Alpha Foxtrot Sierra.
Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Sierra Hotel, KJ5 ESH.
All right, what a nice orderly list of check-ins. Let me tell you who we picked up. We got KQ4 PYL. Aaron was in and out. We'll say 73 to you. Then we got Donald, KI5 WDM. We got KD5 AFS Grant, and we have KJ5 ESH David. Well, let's go right up here to the top and talk to Donald, KI5 WDN. What's going on there, Donald?
Well, good afternoon, Dustin. This is KI5WDM. Rigging up and setting up. Hopefully I can make some contacts on field day. But I've got to do it from the house, or out in the shop, rather. So I'm rigging up and setting up and getting things together the way it needs to be to work properly on field day with a temporary antenna and battery power and all that good stuff. So that's my goings on for the day.
Well, very good there, Donald. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot going on this way today. We got the net here, and then we're just trying to stay on the cool side of the door, right?
well, that's a lot better option than being on the other side of it. My shop's not air conditioned, but I do have a water chiller fan that I use, and as long as I keep the doors open, a little breeze through here, it stays pretty cool. It's toleratable. Did I say that right? Anyway, I can deal with it. Yeah. Dustin, I'll let you get on with it. Have a great day. I understand y'all might have a bit of a heat wave going on out there too. This is KI5WDM on the side. Have a great day. 7-3.
All right there, Donald. Well, tolerable is the word you're looking for there. So we'll say 73 to you, my friend. Always a pleasure to hear you, and we'll catch you on down the log. Let's jump on over here to Grant, KD5AFS. What are you smoking there, Grant?
KD8EPC in the net, KD5AFS. Howdy, Dustin and Mr. Nick on the keyboard. Nothing on the smoker today. I found some steaks in the freezer that are dated 12/22. So, about 2.5 years old, I think. Anyhow, we're going to have ribeye and maybe some shrimp on the grill with a baked potato tonight. So, but, of course, a week from Friday's the 4th of July. I've got 4 briskets in the freezer, Dustin, and I'm going to get the oldest one out Saturday and put it in the fridge and let it start thawing out. And I don't know, maybe Wednesday or so, I'll put it on the smoker and cook it so we can have brisket for the 4th. That's the plan anyway. Other than that, all's well here. I'm sitting at 89 degrees, and I'm hiding out in the air conditioning because it is humid out there. Thanks for picking me up, Dustin. You guys have a good one up there in Ohio, and I will send it back to them. KD5AFS.
All right there, Grant. Well, great to hear you out there, and boy, the smoked brisket does sound pretty good, so might have to hitchhike our way out for the 4th high. We got 88 degrees here, feels like 97, but hey, could be worse. It was worse yesterday, so we'll say 73 to you for now, and we'll catch you on down the log. That's going to bring me on over here to David, KJ5ESH. How you doing? Try that one more time. KJ5ESH. David, are you still out there?
Yes, sir. I'm having a little radio problem. Stepped outside and just slapped me in the face, and I'm just now getting over some so I guess I'm inside and I just airplanes and such. So anyway, everybody, Kilo Echo Sierra Hotel out.
All right there. Well, we'll say 73 to you, David, and I see you're from Garland County there, so you might know my friend Cal. I enjoy talking to him, too. So we'll say 73 to you. Have a great day, and we'll catch you on down the log. Let's go over to the net control for the next hour, if she doesn't brick anything up in the meantime. KI5OZZ, Miss Nancy, how you doing?
KD8EPC and the rest of the Boredom Breaker netizens, good afternoon from KI5OZZ. Well, I guess it's Arkansas's turn to brick things up, so I guess I'll be waiting in the wings until it's our turn, so there you have it. Got a great subject this afternoon for the net at the top of the hour, and I will be back around then. Great to hear you in there. Sounds like you got a great one rolling, and howdy to Nick there behind the scenes, KD8SLG. Turn it back over to you. Great to hear you there, Dustin, and thank you for doing your portion of the net today. KI5OZZ, back to net control.
All right there, Miss Nancy. Well, great to hear you out there, and we're looking forward to seeing what you got coming for the second hour there for the subject. So we'll say 73 for you, and we'll look for you again at the top of the hour. Miss Nancy was the bottom of the list as it stands. This is KD8 EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net, and I'm looking for more check-ins. Please call now.
KJ5 CBM.
Here is Allstar Bravo 8 Mike Oscar 880, Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Andy.
All right, it looks like we picked up KJ5 CDM Clifford. We have AB8MO Andy, and I'm not sure, but I think I may have heard W3ETB Eddie trying. If that was you, Eddie, go ahead and come back, or if not, whoever doubled with Andy, come back.
No, that was me, Dustin. W3ETB, Whiskey 3 Echo Tango Bravo.
All right, that's what I thought there. Let's go over here to Cape Cod. Let's see what Andy's got to say. AB8MO, I guess, what are you, the land of crabs and saltwater? Is that what's going on over there?
Well, that's a good description. There are lots of crabs, and there's lots of salt water, lots of lobster, and all kind of fresh seafood you could ever want. Doing a great job, enjoying, I had to reboot my Clear Note. It was really weird. It wouldn't connect to anything, and it wouldn't transmit either, so I just rebooted it. Seems to be working fine now. Let's see here. We're going to go on a whale watch this afternoon. I actually lay down for a little bit of a nap, but then I realized it was Wednesday. I was like, well, I got to get in here with Dustin. And I actually have some downtime before we're going to go out here at about 2 o'clock, so not sure if I'm going to be able to get in here in the second hour. If I do, it'll be right at the top of the hour. So we're going to go on a whale watch. My family, my brother and his family are here, and I'm with my parents. So we are in South Dennis, Massachusetts, which is considered the Mid-Cape. And yeah, it was kind of stupid hot and humid here, but it's not so bad as here as it was yesterday. And by tomorrow and Friday, it's going to barely tick 70 degrees. So we had nobody wanted to go out yesterday. I was kind of disappointed, but it was so hot. We could have went to the beach and cooled off, but that didn't happen. So anyhow, enjoying my time. We'll be coming home Saturday, which means I'll be driving during field day. Probably not going to feel like doing anything Sunday. So my workplace called me already and asked me where I was. Apparently they didn't realize I was going to be gone a whole week, so told them sorry, they could have happened. Not going to be there until Monday. So that's the way that ball bounces. So mailed off a postcard to you, Dustin, yesterday, so you should be expecting it in the mail, I would guess, tomorrow or Friday. So that's all I got from the land of crabs and saltwater. This is AB8MO, Portable 1. Back to you there, Dustin.
All right there, Andy. Well, sorry that the boss has called looking for you. You should have told him I'm gone for the whole week, darn it. And I'm sure you probably did. Hi. Great to hear you, my friend, and we're going to have to go check the mail, I guess, tomorrow or Friday. So we'll say 73, and thanks again, and we'll catch you on down the log. Well, let's jump back on over here to Texas, talk to Clifford, KJ5 CDM. How you doing?
KJ5 CBM. I'm doing okay. I'm your local deputy director here in Rogers County for Emergency Management. Hadn't checked in for a while. We are set up at a safety expo at the Port of Catoosa. Just wanted to check in because I hadn't checked in for a while, sitting here listening to y'all's net. Everything's sounding good. Everybody stay hydrated. Plenty hot. I'm going to try to make it over to field day on Saturday, at least for a few hours. I'll have our trailer set up at Claremore Lake for the fireworks show that night, but I'm going to try to at least come over for an hour or two during the day there. So I'll turn it back over to you, KJ5 CBM.
All right. Glad to hear you out there and sounding really good, so thanks for stopping by there. We really do appreciate it. So we'll say 73. Enjoy the rest of the net, and we'll look forward to catching you down the log there soon, and enjoy your field day. Let's jump on over to Eddie, W3ETV. What's going on in Maryland?
Yeah, hi, Dustin. Yeah, I'm just going to go take a look at the weather station and see what the temperature is outside. I was in the other room here, playing around with the computer and actually trying to get rid of some junk. 98 degrees outside right now, and we got a 3.8 mile-an-hour wind, so it's it's hot out there. I haven't been out yet. I'm going to have to go out and check the mail. I did see the mailman run, so I'll go check the mail and see if we didn't get that $1 million check or not. So, yeah, don't we wish? That's what the wife said the other day. She said, don't we wish? So, anyway, yeah, not much going on here. Just fooling around with different computers. I got several different computers. I counted there was about 10 different computers here at one time. Raspberry Pis and other computers and Linux and Windows and yeah, Windows has been giving me a fit here lately, and I found out one thing about Windows is that they kind of cheat on you. They say that you're using OneDrive and you're putting stuff on the cloud, that they don't really tell you that actually it's on your computer. So what they do is they have a folder there, and they make almost like a duplicate copy of all your documents and all your pictures and stuff like that, and put it in that folder. And then they send you a message saying, oh, you used up all your space. Would you like to buy some more space? So I got rid of OneDrive completely from all my Windows computers. I told them, I said, just get off there. Don't. And I even deleted the folder, so. Because I already had all my other stuff. And unfortunately, when I deleted the folder on one of my drives, it actually took all my documents with it. But I had a good backup, so I was able to restore all of them. But, yeah, I'm a pretty keyed out at Windows right now. Anyway, back to you, Dustin, before I time it out. W3ETV, back to that.
All right there, Eddie. Well, great to hear you out there. And I'll tell you, I usually run Windows because I don't know an awful lot enough about Linux to operate it. But I do have lots of Raspberry Pis that run Linux stuff on it, so that's the necessary evil. Eddie, we'll say 73. Great to hear you, and we'll catch you later on. Looks like we picked up Bill off the blue screen, N8JET, but this is KD80PC. I have plenty of time and empty lines to fill, so station's waiting to check in. Please call now.
W8WKY.
Kilo India 5 Delta Alpha Yankee KI5DAY on Allstar.
E3OOL Victor Echo 3 Oscar Oscar Lima Gerald Toronto Ontario Mobile in and out 73. Take care now.
Zulu Yankee Juliet KI5 ZYJ.
All right, we picked up several there. We have KI5DAY all day long, Alan. We had VE3OOL. Gerald was mobile in and out. We'll say 73. And then I got KI5ZYJ. Looks like a Robin. So let's start at the top here. Let's start with Bill and 8JET. How you doing there, Bill?
KD8EPC in the group, and N8JET. Good afternoon, Dustin and everybody. Thanks for running the net to you and Nick there, the wizard behind this blue screen today. I just came in from cutting my grass. It's a balmy 85 degrees. feeling like 93, according to the report. To me, it feels like 103. And the only other thing I have to report is I was breadboarding up a circuit here to use a headset on my VHF rig for when I'm doing net control. I'm dipping a little toe into being net control, and my little microphone circuit does not work, so I must have made a mistake, or it's just flat not compatible. That'll be something a little bit later on. With that, I'll send it back to Net. Everyone have a great afternoon. Stay cool and hydrated, and we'll say 7-3 NHAET standing by.
All right there, Bill. I hope you get that microphone circuit figured out there, and congratulations on trying out net control. It's always a fun time. We really thoroughly enjoy it. So we'll say 73T, and that's going to bring me on over here to Alan, KI5DAY, because I'm contractually obligated to speak to him. How you doing there, Alan, and how's Larry?
KI5DAY, hey, Dustin, all is good, man. Just trying to get ready to head out the door here shortly to grab a quick bite before I have to go find the big W today. Egads. Don't want to do that. Wish I could stay behind the code door, as they say. Larry gets to. Yeah, he's happy about it. You can tell his excitement there. Yeah, most rubber chickens don't like going outside or working. They prefer to eat and just sit around. Anyways, all is good. Yeah, just trying to get everything together for field day. That's been the task, but I'm getting there little by little. I just got to finish charging up a couple batteries, and I think I'm going to be taking 2 power boxes and a battery and a solar panel and a bunch of other goodies. I'm going to be using a vertical antenna with ham sticks, or a vertical tripod with ham sticks, and a Faraday cloth as my ground radios, which works quite nicely. So looking forward to field day as long as I can stay out there. Don't know how long I'll be out there. Hopefully a good part of Saturday. But we'll say 73 for now. KI5DAY, back to Net.
All right there, Alan. We'll enjoy your time at field day, and make sure you keep an ear out for WA8, WKY. That's going to be us running here in Ohio. So we'll say 73 to you, and that's going to bring me on down here to KI5ZYJ. Robin, how you doing?
Afternoon. It's KI5ZYJ. I am northeast, southwest, out in the county, and it's 85 degrees, 68% humidity, 9 miles breeze, 10 most of it flat, 10 local repeating nets, and I'm enjoying on this frequency. Here you taking the net, and I will try to join. Thanks again. And okay, I'll see. Okay.
All right, well, good to hear you out there, and we'll say 73 to you, and we'll catch you on down the log there. Let's see, this is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I got plenty of time and empty lines to fill, so any stations waiting to check in, please call now.
Yeah, Whiskey 7 Sierra Tango Tango, W7STT, Cal Still down here in Garland County, Arkansas. Go.
KJ5GWN, Will.
All right, we picked up a couple there. We had W7STT, Cal, in Garland County, Arkansas. And then we had KJ5DWN. Looks like oh boy, question maybe? I don't know. I'll have to fix that. Well, let's go to Cal, W7STT. How you doing there, Cal? And I'll tell you, you're the second person from Garland County, Arkansas I've talked to today.
I missed the first one. Sorry about that. KD8EBC, W7STT to make it legal. Yeah, there's quite a few hams around here, and a fairly good-sized club that gets together once a month. And next day or so, they're going to be setting up for the field day activity, and if it's not terribly hot, I plan to be out there a while, but many years ago I overdid the heat, so I don't do it very often now if I can avoid it, but take a wet cloth along and wipe down fairly often and maybe stay out there a while with them. Anyway, sounds like a fun day, and I've been at it field day. Let's see, the first field day I did was about 49 years ago now, and everything was a fun thing back then, but some of us outgrew some of it. Let me recycle this thing before it gripes at me. And didn't want to have it going wild here and making a mess of things. Other than that, Dustin, don't have a whole lot going. It is partly cloudy, just a few little clouds around. Temperature about 91 the last time I looked, about 3 or 4 minutes ago, so it may be hotter than that by now. It's been getting pretty warm here lately down in this part of Arkansas. And other than that, don't have a whole lot to brag about, except you've had some interesting comments going, so makes life interesting sitting here listening, and I finally got nose out of the feed bag, so to speak, and did everything. But anyway, appreciate you and the recorder going there. I forget who's on that. But anyway, other than that, Dustin, don't have a whole lot, so we'll just pipe down before we get to repeating myself or getting too boring, we'll say. I don't want to do that. We'll pass along our 73s and 88s. If there's any YLs listening, I think I heard one of them there a while ago. Going to check in with her here in a little bit, and hope to anyway. And other than that, as old Tennessee Ernie Ford used to say, may the good Lord take a liking to you. Pass along that W7STT, clear on yours.
All right there, Cal W7STT. Well, great to hear you out there. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to go to field day after work Saturday, but we might be a little spoiled. Our field day is inside an air-conditioned building, and our generator, our antennas, and that stuff are outside, but all of our radios and operating positions are in an air-conditioned room. So bring on the heat. We'll be inside, and we'll be nice and cool. So we'll say 73 to you, and that next station, it's a 5-call sign. I couldn't quite get it. I need you to give it to me, please, phonetically a couple of times, because I think I got it wrong.
Sure, Dustin. It's Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Whiskey November. Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Whiskey November. Well, in Oklahoma City, not doing too much here. It's 86 degrees, going up to a high of 89, and not doing too much here, Dustin. There, go ahead.
All right there, Will. Well, thanks for coming back for me phonetically. All those letters sounded the same, so I couldn't understand what was what from what. So appreciate you coming back there. We've got 88 degrees. Feels like 97 here in beautiful northeast Ohio, and a chance of thunderstorms later on this afternoon. So what can you do? But all is well in the world. It's my day off, and I'm just enjoying myself. Back to you.
Okay, well, not doing too much here, just watching a program that I recorded earlier on in the month, so trying to get caught up on all my DVR recordings, so anyway, not really doing too much other than that, so anyway, back over to you, Dustin. This is KJ5 Golf Whiskey November, back to you.
All right there, Will, 73T, and have yourself a great afternoon. All right, Will, at the bottom of the list as it stands, this is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I got plenty of time and empty lines to fill, so station's waiting to check in. Please call now. You want to try to give it to me a couple of more times phonetically, please?
Yep, that was Kilo Foxtrot Echo Juliet.
All right, I almost got it that time. I have Kilo 8 Echo something Juliet. One more time, please, or a couple of times with the suffix.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Echo Juliet. Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo.
All right, you must have turned up the power that time. I heard everything that time. Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Echo Juliet. Thank you. You're the only one up. It's your turn. Go ahead.
Oh, this is actually my first time checking in the net. I just have to turn on the radio at a good time, I suppose, but not going to stick around too much longer. Leaving work early. It's a bit too hot today for me, so I'm going to go home and try to cool off a little bit. Back to you.
All right there, Patrick. Well, great to hear you out there, and definitely try to go and cool off. We're staying on the cool side of the doors, so I understand that. So we'll say 73. Thanks for stopping by the Boredom Breaker Net, and come and check us out when you can. We're here every Wednesday on this repeater at noon Central Time, which is 1 o'clock our time. So come back and check us out, and if you're around in a while, Miss Nancy takes over in just a few minutes and welcomes rechecks, so she'd love to hear you too. So Patrick 73T, and if you don't know, you can find the Beacon Net here tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 9:30 p.m. for early check-in. So if you're up and at 'em, stop by and join us there. It's a good time. We're going to say 73. Patrick was the bottom of the list as it stands. I've still got a few minutes and plenty of empty lines to fill, so station's waiting to check into the Boredom Breaker Net. This is KD8EPC. Please call now.
KD8EPC, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG, Nick in Orville, Ohio.
QAI Mobile. Good afternoon, Nick. Kilo Golf 0 Alpha Foxtrot KG0AF, Elmer, Thomasville, North Carolina.
All right, I did get KG0AF Elmer. There's another station there that I missed. Would that other station come back?
Kilo Bravo 5, Quebec Alpha India Mobile.
All right, KB5QAI in the Mobile. That's what I thought, but I just couldn't quite get the ears and the fingers to work together. Go ahead, you're mobile.
Good afternoon, Mr. Nick. Long time no talk to. I guess because I hadn't been on much. Just wanted to jump in here since I was mobile on my way back home. Been up here to Muskogee today for a doctor appointment and a follow-up deal, and then headed back to the house after we had lunch there, or brunch as we call it. And anyhow, I just want to jump in there on your hour
And KI5UVW is right here beside me. I want to put her in for the count, too. And by the way, she just made general here about a week and a half ago. So we're proud of her for doing that. I'm going to have to get on the stick and get my extra now. And I think she's liable to come right behind me and get hers, too. She's got in this studying mood, so you know how it is.
All right, very good there, Pete. Well, we got Miss Crystal on the list, and congratulations to her on her general, and congratulations to you on your hopefully extra there. So do you have anything else for us today there, Pete?
Oh, not really. We've just got a lot going on here recently with our inner city homestead. We raise rabbits, and we have chickens and quail we raise for the eggs, and we raise the rabbits for meat and for pets, and we sell, for pets and so forth. But anyhow, I just wanted to get in here on your hour and say good afternoon to you and everybody else on the net there. Over.
W8WKY.
All right, very good there, Pete. Well, we appreciate you stopping by. We're going to say 73 to you and mobile safely and have a great day. I need to go back down here real quick. I missed a call when I was coming in. There was a KE8 station in Worcester. I didn't get your whole call. Would that KE8 station come back, please? All right, let's try one more time there. The station in Worcester that tried checking in a minute ago. Would you come back with your call, please? All right, I couldn't quite make you out there. We'll try you again here in a minute. Let's go back up to Elmer, KG0AF. How you doing?
Doing well, just trying to stay cool and beat the heat. We got about 96 degrees here in central North Carolina. Just thankful for air conditioning. Over.
All right there, Elmer. I agree with you. I am totally thankful for air conditioner myself. If I didn't have it, life would be miserable right now because it's pretty friggin' hot here and has been for a few days.
For that, yeah, I think everybody in the Midwest and Eastern Seaboard is experiencing some high heat right now, but hopefully it will start a little bit toward the weekend for field day. That's about all we got. KG0AF. Turned it over back to Nick and Grove.
All right there, Pete. We'll say 73 to you, or not Pete, Elmer. Sorry, looked at the wrong line there. All right, Elmer. We'll say 73 to you. Have a great day, and we'll catch you down the log there. All right, I'm going to turn it over to Miss Nancy, and she's going to try that KE station again, though. Let's go to KI5OZZ. Miss Nancy, are you ready to take the helm?
KD8EPC, this is KI5OZZ. Yes, sir, I sure am. I'll let you say your adieu, and I'll try for that K8 station again. So back over to you.
All right, Miss Nancy. Well, I want to thank everybody that checked in with us on the first hour. We couldn't do this wonderful net without you. And for you, Miss Nancy, for taking the second hour, and for everybody for letting me and Nick have the first hour. We really appreciate it. With that, this is KD8EPC. I'm clear and turning net control over to KI5OZZ. Have a great net, Miss Nancy. Get lots of check-ins.
Thank you so much, Dustin, and thank you for the kind words and for doing your part of the net, as well as KD8SLG. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Kilo India 5, Oscar Zulu Zulu, KI5OZZ, the Oz, otherwise known as Nancy, November Alpha, November Charlie Yankee. That'll be your net control for the next hour or so. And thanks for having me. I'm going to try for that K8 station, or KE8 station. Sounded like you were at the end of the rope mobile. If you could try one more time, and let's see if we can get you in here. Well, sounds like he just ran out of rope, but that's okay. Maybe he'll come back a little bit later on. So the subject of the day is Field Day Essentials. So, what do you expect to take to Field Day? If you're a guest, or if it's your first time, or if you're an old hand at it. So, if you're actually going to a Field Day event, and helping to set up and whatnot. Field Day Essentials. So let's get some check-ins here. This is KI5OZZ for the net. Please come with your call phonetically and alphabetically. I'm listening.
Whiskey Alpha 8, Kilo Oscar Charlie, WA8 KOC, Fred Akron, Echolink Mobile.
Kilo Alpha 8, Lima Yankee Juliet, KA8 LYJ, Bob in Barberton, Ohio.
KI5OZZ, this is Kilo Delta 8, Sierra Lima Golf, KD8SLG, Nick in Orville, Ohio.
November Tango 8 Delta, NT8D, Dave in Copley, Ohio.
Well, that is a fine group of hams right there. I got WAAKOC in the mobile. Fred, I'll pick you up in just a second. We got Bob, KA8LYJ. I got Nick, KD8SLG, and Dave, NT8D. Let's pick up the mobile. Fred, good afternoon. WAAKOC. What's shaking?
Good afternoon, Ms. Nancy. Glad to hear you're on the net on the second hour of the Boredom Breaker net. Thanks for taking my check-in. I appreciate it. I only got a little blurb of saying hello to Dustin last hour. Actually, what I can suggest needed for Field Day isn't anything you're going to take with you. It is restful, peaceful sleep the night before, so you can stay awake all night and operate. So with that, thanks for such a great question. You always got really great questions for us. And I hope that you have a great rest of your net and a great rest of your week. And who knows, maybe I'll even hear you check in on the Beacon net this evening. You take care of yourself, girl, and stay cool if you can. KI5OZZ and the Boredom Breaker net 73 WA8 KOC.
Fine business there, Fred, and may I make an addition to that? If you cannot get sleep beforehand, maybe check with your Field Day cohorts and see if you can take shifts and naps. So, yes, good stuff right there to bring with you or get beforehand. Thank you so much, Fred. You mobile safe out there, and hopefully I'll tune in this evening for the Beacon net. So we'll clear with WAAKOC, one of the esteemed net controls for the barometer net and the dark side of the morning in Ohio. Let's pick up Bob, KA8LYJ. Good afternoon, and any Field Day essentials you can suggest for us?
Hey, good afternoon, Nancy. This is KA8LYJ. Nothing I can think of off the top of my head. Reason being, I do the Ohio Scottish games every year, and that is always exactly the same day as field day. It always has been. It always will be. So I can't clone myself, and I'm committed to do my clan society's tent there. So that's just the way it is. However, my wife, N8XKD, is going to be representing us at Field Day this year, and she is bringing along an assortment of baked goods for everybody. So we'll chalk that up as the essentials. And with that, I'll turn it back to you. This is KA8LYJ.
W8WKY.
Oh, thank you so much for that, Bob. And pardon the pause there. My note thought it's turn to talk instead of me. Thank you very much. And yes, you know what? Yummies, snacks, drinks, maybe especially drinks, depending on where you are, if it's hot and nasty and stupid outside, and a cooler full of ice to keep said drinks palatable would be essential for keeping the energy going and the carb coma, for making sure to write down all those call signs and contacts and whatnot, or log them otherwise. So, well, thank you to your lovely XYL for bringing snacks. That makes me want to just boogie on over to Ohio and join up with you guys for Field Day. Anyway, we'll clear with Bob, KA8LYGA, and Fred, if you're still listening, I would be remiss in not telling you congratulations for making number 42 on today's log, which is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. So congratulations to Fred, WAAKOC. Let's pick up Nick, KD8SLG. What is shaking? And you got, 2-3 sleeps left before Field Day, right?
KI5OZZ, this is KD8SLG. Good afternoon, Nancy, and all the Boredom Breaker netizens. That's right, 3 sleeps. You've got it. As Field Day chair, I got to tell you, the essentials list is long. I've got 10 or 15 pages of punch lists here. I could read them off. But I'll tell you my essentials. When I got to sit down and operate on Field Day, a computer chair that I'm comfortable in, and a tiny USB-driven fan to keep me cool. Those are my essentials. We'll talk about all the other stuff come Field Day morning, and we'll see what I missed. I'll take this opportunity to invite everybody to the BeaconNet tonight. That's at 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Tulsa. Early check-in start a half hour early. Allstar node 48496, Echolink W8WKY-R. And if you can get here, you can get there because we are linked up with the Boredom Breaker Hub. So I hope to hear a bunch of you there tonight. 3 sleeps to Field Day. It's KD8SLG, back to net control. Thanks, Nancy.
You betcha, and thanks for that, Nick. Some seating would be a fine thing for anyone new to a Field Day to make sure and bring with them for sure. And yes, battery-operated, USB-operated fan would be most welcome indeed. And may I say, maybe possibly, and being sure to do so discreetly away from the electronics, having a spray bottle just to mist and cool yourself would be quite handy indeed if it's that hot and stupid outside. So we'll clear with KD8SLG. Thanks for that, Nick, and hopefully I'll catch up with you on the BeaconNet later. Let's pick up Dave, NT8D, another one of the esteemed NCOs for the Barometer Net in Ohio. Dave, welcome. And are you attending Field Day? What would you bring?
Good afternoon there, everybody on the Boredom Breaker Net on this Wednesday afternoon. We're in the upper 90s again. It's like, what, fourth day in a row or something like that? I do have one neighbor mowing the lawn. It's too hot. Maybe I'll get back to it again this evening. It kind of needs it. I got to it last week, but it's still growing. But people are getting some brown spots now. So waiting to see if we can get at least a downpour here or something. Let's see. I do plan on getting to field day. I'm not sure exactly when. Usually I kind of get there and try to help set up, and then really early on the Sunday morning, and try to keep things alive in the early morning and help tear it down. That's been my usual routine. Our field day here at at the SARA Club is generally well put together. We usually have plenty of food, dinner, breakfast, plenty of coffee. We are in an air-conditioned building. Don't want to brag, but that might be handy this year. I'd say the most interesting things people have brought along, which I think would be practical, particularly if you're going to be there overnight, is a lounging chair or cot to sleep in, or as one person brought, a hammock to sleep in. So make yourself comfortable, settle in for the night, have fun. Back to net control, NTAT.
Well, fine business there, Dave, and thank you for volunteering yourself for setup and tear down. And may I say, I have torn down at field day before, and that was most welcome indeed, because most of the operators are pretty much toast by then, especially if they've been up all night making contacts and keeping up on things. So, yes. If you plan to attend, if you can, slide it into your schedule to spend, an extra 30 minutes or so trying to help pack up. I'm sure everyone would appreciate that. Good stuff there, Dave. Thank you so much for that. We'll clear with NTAD. And I'm going to pick up the Blue Room check-in. Greg, AI5HV. Are you doing field day from the home, or are you attending one, and what are you doing or bringing? Come on in.
Good afternoon, Miss Nancy, and everyone else on the Boredom Breaker Net. This is Greg, Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor. And, I've been invited by 3 different clubs trying to get me to come to their field day. So I'm still trying to figure out for sure what I'm going to do. I do know I have to go. I at least have to go by the Tulsa Amateur Radio Club one to pick up my Aries task book. But as far as things to bring to field day, well, let's see. As Nick pointed out, got to have a comfortable chair for sure. Don't forget your headset with microphone to plug into the radio for sure. And, of course, your radio and a computer, you need that. But I would say a cooler with something, water, something electrolytes, some energy snack bar, that kind of thing. Also, I've got some of these cooling cubes, and they run off of a USB battery, and you put water in there, and it will cool the temperature down. But if you put just a few ice cubes in there, I actually did a test and measured the temperature, and it lowered the temperature by about 15 to 18 degrees by putting some chilled water and some ice inside this thing.
Well, that sounds like a handy gadget indeed. Gosh, I might have to get with you about what exactly that is, so I can use it when I'm fishing during the day or pulling weeds or what have you.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find the link that I bought it. I bought it off of Amazon, and I bought a few of them, so we'd have one for each of us there. But anyway, it's been real handy. But you definitely got to have a fan, some way to keep the direct sun off of you, and some way to try and help keep you cool there. So, but anyway, I'm definitely going to do my best to participate in field day as much as possible. I don't like the heat very much. A few years back, I was trying to help set up for a field day, and I had some heat exhaustion and ended up having to do what I could from field day from home because I just got overheated and didn't stay hydrated enough, which is not like me. But anyway, that's kind of my story there.
Well, now you know, and like other people, myself included, sometimes you have to learn the hard way. Doggone it.
W8W.
Yeah, well, the good news is I didn't end up in the hospital or anything like that, but I did have to drink like a half gallon of Gatorade to get some electrolytes and stuff back in me, and a bunch of water in addition to that. But anyway, we're doing pretty good here. I think Judy's still waiting to hear back from the doctor. The cortisone shot for her knee didn't really help get rid of the pain. We're waiting for the red light therapy device to show up because red light therapy, certain around the 660 nanometers, will actually help with knee and joint ligaments, stuff like that. Issues, so we're hoping that that will help. It's supposed to have been here already, but Amazon's running a bit late for some reason. Anyway, I think that's about all I've got. Judy wanted me to tell you hi, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and good luck to everybody there on field day. And I did try to reach out to Alex to find out about his wife, but I haven't heard anything back, so don't know if anybody else has or not, but just thought I'd mention that. So this is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor, and I'll turn it back over to you, 7-3.
Well, fine business there, Greg, and yes, do make sure to wave howdy to Judy for me and give Ginger and Smokey a scritch as well. Yeah, hopefully things are on the up and up with Alex's missus, so... Well, we'll clear with Greg, AI5HV, fine business, and good information right there. And may I expand on that to if you've got a pop-up shelter or an umbrella with a clamp on it, you know, any such nonsense like that, good thing to bring as well. So, yeah, if I was planning to attend field day, I would definitely be bringing the pop-up for sure. Good stuff there, Greg. We'll clear with AI5HV. That's the bottom of the list as we have it, and today's subject is Field Day Essentials. Let's see who else is out there waiting to check in. Please come on in phonetically and alphabetically. This is KI5OZZ for today's Boredom Breaker Net.
Hello, Juliet 5, Echo Sierra Hotel, KJ5, ESH, David in Arkansas.
KCA, FQV, Mark, KCA, FQV.
W3ATB, Whiskey 3ATB for the recheck.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, KE8, VOX, Scott, Vermilion, Ohio.
Kilo Delta 5, Alpha Foxtrot Sierra.
Another fine batch of amateur radio operators there. We got David, KJ5ESH, got Mark, KC8FQV, Eddie, W3ETB, Scott, K8VOX, and Quick Draw McGrant, KD5AFS. If you were privy to that, he beat me on the check-in for Dustin's hour a little while ago. So let's pick up David, KJ5ESH. Welcome to the net today. Have any field day essentials for suggestion? Come on in.
I'm going to take to field day my son-in-law. Me and him, he got me interested in him. and we both got our general license at the same time. I've been to one field day, but he hasn't been to one, and I'm going to move him up, take him there, and introduce him to it. I think that's an essential. KJ5 ESH.
Well, David, I think that is an absolutely splendid suggestion to bring someone who is either a new ham or has not attended yet a field day. I think is an absolute fine addition to any field day indeed. Fine business there. You got anything else for the net today?
No, just trying to play cool.
Well, don't try. Do. Stay on the cool side of the door for sure. All right. Have a great rest of your afternoon. Wonderful Wednesday, and thanks for checking in with us. We'll clear with KJ5ESH. Let's pick up Mark in Ohio, KC8FQV. Any field day essentials you can drop on us, Mark?
All right, KCFK. I think everyone's hitting on them all. But go back to the list you had last year, find that, and see if there's stuff you wrote on it that you didn't take that you got to take this year. So find your old list and see if you wrote anything down on it that you forgot. So find the old list and see if there's anything on it that you forgot. Well, other than that, in the 90s here now. So we'll send it back to net control, KC8FQV.
Oh, fine business, Mark. And yes, if you had attended before and wrote a list of missing things, definitely great to refer to that. So thanks for that there, Mark. I'm clear with KC8FQB. Let's pick up Eddie, W3ETB. What are you doing for field day, and you got any suggestions for us?
Yeah, hi there, Nancy. Mark had a good suggestion here. Bring a list with you for field day. That does sound like a pretty good idea. And then while you're there, make a list. So, actually, I don't know. I mean, field day, this type of weather here in Annapolis, it's 98 degrees outside. I went out and checked the mail, and I don't know what the like is, but it's probably at least over 100 degrees out there is what it feels like. I would say, if I was going to do field day, I'm going to do it inside. Maybe I can, contact a few people that are actually doing field day that are brave enough to get out there and do it. But I would say maybe take an umbrella, maybe take a fan and a portable fan and maybe plenty of water, I would think. So, that would be my suggestion, which, like Mark said, it's probably already been suggested anyway, or suggested anyway. So just wanted to stop in and say hi on your hour, and hope everything's going well with you, and you're not getting too hot out there pulling weeds. W3ATB, back to them.
Fine business there, Eddie, and having the shade and things to keep you cool at an outdoor event for field day is most decidedly welcome indeed. And we'll clear with Eddie. You have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, and that's W3ETB. Let's pick up Scott, KE8VOX, Field Day Essentials. You have any that's missing from the list for us?
Good afternoon, Nancy. Good afternoon, the listeners, KE8VOX. Well, I'm a new ham. This is only going to be my third field day that I've gone to, and I don't operate or nothing like that. So I bring me, myself, and I. And stand around and shoot the breeze with all the fellas. That's all I do.
I don't get to see them too often. The SARA Club's not, it's an hour and a half, hour, 45-minute drive, depending on what way you go. So I always try to make it down there for field day, just to stand around and chat, I guess they'd say. But that's my assent. Well, I always make sure I got a coffee, at least bring my mug with me. I got a dog, so with these high temperatures or sunny skies and whatnot, I can't go in the daytime, so kind of get there, around 11 o'clock at night and hang out for a few hours and talk to all the fellas, and then I head back about 3 o'clock in the morning. But always a good time, and there's always somebody else there doing the same thing I'm doing, standing around shooting the breeze. So it's always a good time there, Nancy. But thanks for doing the net, and thanks for getting me in this KE8 VOX, sending it back to net control.
Well, Scott, you got two up on me. I've only been to one field day, and it was a winter field day. I have not been to a summer day field day yet, a summertime one. So, but you know what? Enjoying the fellowship and the eyeball QSOs is most decidedly a thing that I enjoyed with the winter field day that we did. So, yeah, don't forget, above all, to have a good time, for crying out loud. Good grief. I mean, we do this for fun, right? So, yeah, have fun. Get those eyeball QSOs. Shoot the breeze and maybe take a few notes while you're at it. Look at how things are connected. And so a pad of paper and something to write with might be a good idea as well. So thanks for that, Scott. We'll clear with KE8 VOX, and let's pick up Quick Draw McGrant there, KD5 AFS. Welcome, and it sounds like you got some good eats brewing for the 4th. Come on in, Grant.
KI5OZZ, KD5AFS. Good afternoon, Nancy, and howdy, everybody. Yeah, I'm going to try to get a brisket cooked maybe a day or two before the 4th. I don't generally, I cook briskets a day ahead of time because they take so long, and the worst thing you could do is take them off the smoker, plop them on the cutting board, and start slicing them up, because all the juice will run out of them, all over the cutting board and all over the counter, and it dries them out. I wrap them in foil and let them set on the cutting board a couple hours before I slice them up. But let's see, as far as plans for field day, I'm probably going to run over to Claremore early in the morning and maybe help with setup for an hour or two, and then I'm coming home and I'm going to be in the shack operating 1 Delta Oscar Kilo. My days of hanging out in the heat all day are over. I used to do that quite a bit, 27 years ago when I was younger. So anyhow, that's the plan as it stands now. I'm hoping the bands are in really good shape, so I'm hoping we have some decent bands this weekend. We'll see what happens. Thanks for picking me up, Nancy. That's all I got, and I will send it back. KD5 AFS.
Well, fine business there, Grant. And, yeah, if you can't beat the heat by bringing things with you, then by all means beat the heat and stay on the cool side of the door. So good on you. And, yeah, it sounds like yummy stuff, and thank you for the tips on doing a brisket there. We'll clear with KD5 AFS, and that's the bottom of the list at the moment. And I got a list of a few things that I would bring to a field day. First would be a welcoming attitude. There's always going to be a new somebody at a field day, or at least I hope, at any given field day there is. So having a welcoming attitude and giving them a chance to run the paddles or do contacts or whatever is always a great thing. Wire and a tape measure. The one field day that I did attend, we got to make an antenna. So that was absolutely fantastic. And let's see, what other things? Finding out, and if anyone knows this, if you want to run field day from your home, what your grid square is for your QTH. That would be a great thing to know, too. So there's just a few things besides what else has already been said. So that's the bottom of the list. Let's take some more check-ins. Our subject today is Field Day Essentials. So come on in with your call, phonetically and alphabetically. This is KI5OZZ for the net.
Kilo India 5 Delta Alpha Yankee, KI5DAY mobile.
Kilo India 5 Echo Golf India, KI5 EGI Sam in Oklahoma, into the council only.
UIB John in Ohio, recheck.
KI5 TAQ in the mobile taco truck.
AD9 DBB Chuck in Ohio, recheck.
Well, I picked up a few there, and I think I missed one. I got KI5DAY in the mobile. I got KI5 Delta Golf India, I believe that was. Correct me if I'm wrong here in a minute. I got KE8 UIB John at the salt mine, KI5 TAQ in the taco truck, and I believe, let's see, Chuck, I think all I got was a Delta Bravo Bravo on your call. If you could clarify your call for me one more time.
So good afternoon, this is Kilo Delta 9, Delta Victor Bravo, Chuck in Cinnamon Lake, Ohio.
Delta Victor Bravo, got it. All right, and then the KI5 Delta Golf India, did I get that right?
Kilo India 5 Echo Golf India.
Fine business. All right, well, I'm going to get the mobiles off and running first, and then I'll come right back for you. KI5DAY, welcome to the net this afternoon. And I don't suppose creamer with a little bit of coffee would be an essential that you would bring to field day. Hi, hi.
KI5DAY in the net. Hey, Nancy, good to hear you. Well, not for summer field day. I'm going to skip that. I'll probably just drink a cuppy on the way. But, yeah, winter field day, it's a must. A little bit of creamer, a little bit of coffee, I should say, with a lot of creamer in it. Yeah, that's always a must. Wow, there's so many things I could say about field day from the handful that I've been to. One of the things is that people always forget is fold-out chairs. If you're going to be there for a while, bring a fold-out chair. Even if you're not actually getting on the air, if you're hanging out, whatever, you will need a chair. I always bring an extra one because I know there's going to be somebody that didn't bring one. So if you're attending and you're a regular with field day, it's always good to bring an extra chair or two. So inevitably, people don't remember that. I'm going to have a canopy this year, 2 fold-out little small tables. Let's see, my radio bag that has all my radio essentials in it, and probably 2 battery boxes, a marine battery, 2 little power boxes like Jackery and Blue Eddy, and that way I can run my computer as well, charge phone if I need to. Man, there's so much stuff though. I'm going to be running a tripod with ham sticks on top connected to a Faraday cloth as my ground plane. Let me let this drop. If you don't want to run radios across the ground, you're using something like I am with a ham stick, I highly recommend a Faraday cloth. You can just use a little grounding clamp, run a coax or a wire from your coax connector down to the ground where your Faraday cloth is, and it works great. That's how I do it. Let's see, what else? So we got the chairs, we got the battery packs, we got the power boxes and the fold-out tables and the canopy, little solar panel in case I need to charge my 2 power boxes. And definitely a ton of water. That's another big essential. So
I'll have quite a bit of equipment out there. But one other thing I wanted to say real quick, and let me let this drop one more time, and I'll say that. For those that are new, or maybe you've attended before, but you don't really get on the radio, if you get an opportunity and somebody says, hey, you want to get on the air, I highly recommend taking it. It's a good chance to do it. But if you do stand behind somebody who's on the air and they're communicating and they're writing down call signs right and left, if you got a group of people, 2 or 3 behind the person, directly behind them talking, it's great to hang out, but just make sure you step back a little bit because it will bleed over into their microphone. It's hard for that person to hear as well when they're making contacts. But if you're sitting there observing, you're welcome to sit in a chair next to the operators and watch them go and then jump in there when you're ready. But that's just sometimes, though, I've had that happen where people don't realize it and they're standing really close to the operator and there's 3 or 4 of them talking and they get loud. And those of us that are getting hard of hearing, we have a tendency to talk a little louder sometimes. So just be cautious of that, and definitely don't forget a fold-out chair. Most importantly, KI5DAY, back to net.
Fine business, Alan, and thank you for the reminder on the microphone etiquette for sure. Yes, and may I say part of that, if you're going to be observing the operators, maybe have that pen and paper and pay attention to what they're calling or what they're the information that they're passing, and of course maybe shadow along on the logging and try to identify some calls as with the time of the call and the call letters of whoever is the contact call as well. So maybe a can-do and willing to learn attitude is great to bring too. So especially for newer hams, if you get a chance to go, definitely. Thank you so much for that, Alan. You make sure and mobile safe over to the salt mine and make sure to work the job and don't let it work you. Hi. We'll clear with KI5DAY all day long. And let's pick up Sam, KI5EGI. Welcome to the net this afternoon. What do you got for us? This is KI5OZZ for the net.
Hey, good afternoon, Net Control and everyone. Hey, I didn't have anything today. Took the day off and just doing some work at home and, that sort of thing. But I really didn't have anything to talk about today. Just wanted to listen in and add one to the count. So I'll let it get back to you, KI5EGI.
Well, fine business there, Sam, and listeners are always welcome to just say, hey, I'm listening. So there you go. Business indeed, and thanks for stopping by. We'll clear with KI5EGI. And Tim, I must ask your forgiveness. I know you're in the taco truck, so you're up next. KI5TAQ, what you got for us?
Good afternoon, Miss Nancy. You're always forgiven for forgetting. But I've been to a few field days, and sometimes, like I've heard mentioned, always be helpful to those setting up, whether it be it antennas or power supplies. Bring lots of water and help them out in getting something like water. But last but not least, shall we say, be ready. If they got something like a camper or even a trailer, also be ready to keep that thing clean, because those guys are going to be wanting to make it as clean as possible even after a field day event. And of course, everything else that I've heard is very mighty good suggestions. I'll send it back to Net Control. This is KI5TAQ.
Fine business there, Tim. You make sure and mobile safe out there. Have a wonderful Wednesday. And don't let the salt mine work you too hard. But thanks for the suggestions. We'll clear with KI5TAQ. Let's pick up John. I know he's at the salt mine too. KE8UIB. What's shaking with you over there?
KI5OZZ from KUIB. Good afternoon, Nancy, everybody out there on the net, and all Field Day essentials. Well, I think if you're a SARA Club member, I think a Field Day T-shirt is a must, a definite given. And it's starting to become a Field Day tradition. This will be my 4th summer as a ham participating in Field Days and stuff. Always a great time. And for the new hams out there, the biggest thing is try to get on the air. And if you're something simple like a tech, it's always a great time to get extra privileges for sure. That's one of the great advantages if you're a new ham on Field Day. With that, you guys, KUIB, listening at 5 Dark Dream, and what a time. I'll hand this back over to Net Control 7-3, y'all. Thanks for running that, Nancy.
You betcha, John, and thank you for participating and throwing a nickel in the jar for me. Don't let the salt mine work you too hard, but yep, the Field Day T-shirt is absolute essential if the club is participating with that. We'll clear with KUIB. Have a wonderful Wednesday. And let's see, last on our list right now is Chuck, KD9DVB. Welcome to the net this afternoon, and we're going over Field Day essentials. Anything you can add to it for us?
DVB, Chuck in Cedar Lake, Ohio, and thank you, Nancy, for running the net. I will not really be taking part in Field Day this year. We have family coming in for the weekend starting Saturday afternoon, so I'll be tied up. In Ashland, Ohio, our local radio club will be taking part with Field Day setting up there as part of the big balloon fest that goes on in town, and that should be a lot of fun. A lot of great balloons there showing up. Should be an interesting show if you're in the area. And biggest thing I can contribute for Field Day is always make sure you've got a safety officer and make sure all your cables and wires and guy wires and everything else are clearly marked so you don't have people tripping over them, especially when they're coming out after dark. And so with that, back to the control from KD9DVB.
Oh, fine business there, Chuck. Yeah, we didn't really have a safety officer, but we did have, cables and coax taped down. And if I remember, Mike, KI5EGH, that helped run that winter field day that I did attend, he had those handy-dandy, I want to call them speed bumps, but they're the things that you can run coax and cable under, and has a little tiny ramp on both sides of it that, to go over a doorway or under a doorway, I guess, through a doorway, that kind of thing, and it was marked with like DOT tape and had reflective tape on it, that kind of deal. So handy stuff, that indeed. Thanks so much for piping in with us today there, Chuck, and enjoy your visit for Field Day. The folks coming into town there. We'll clear with KD9DVB. Let's take some more check-ins. It's 3/4 past the hour, and got some more lines to fill, and we're going over Field Day essentials. So if you got any suggestions or whatever for Field Day, come on in and tell us about it. And even if you don't, come on in and tell me about whatever. So this is KI5OZZ for the net. Please come with your call, phonetically and alphabetically.
AC5JVP, Kilo Charlie 5, Juliet Victor Tango, Butch in Ardmore.
KD8SLG with a recheck.
K8PMI, that's Kilo 8 Papa Mike India. Phil, I'm going to be in and out, but you're doing a great job, Nancy. 73, everybody.
Well, I picked up a few more there. We got Butch, KC5JVT, Nick with a recheck, KD8SLG, and Phil, K8PMI with an in and out. Thanks so much for that, Phil. You have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. Thanks for checking in, and stop back by when you have some time to jaw jack. Let's get in here for your recheck and see what you got for us. Come on in.
Oh, yeah, Nancy. Had to wait for my node to ID itself because, you know, it knows. KD8SLG returning. I heard mention of safety officer. K4OG middle mark is my favoriteest ever safety officer. He's doing it again for me this year. And last year, we have guy lines all over the place because we put up a 50-foot mast and a 35-foot crank-up tower. So we've got those little flags like they use for marking when they mark out lines in your yard for where the lines are, the gas lines and things. We put those all over at the contact points. And last year, he got a bunch of those Sialume glow sticks and hung those from the guy wire just about where people would walk into them. I thought that was a dandy idea. Just throwing in there. Thanks, Nancy. KD8SLG, back to net control.
Absolutely splendid ideas, and yeah, you know, he is pretty good with coming up with stuff like that. So yeah, those little you snap them, glow in the dark deals, whether they be the sticks or the necklaces, you can just zip tie to the guy wires at about eyeball height. Boy, that is smart indeed. Thanks for that, Nick. Appreciate it. We'll clear KD8SLG. Let's pick up Butch down in Ardmore, KC5JVT. Welcome, and how's it going? You got any field day suggestions for us?
Thank you, Nancy. From the sunny side of the Arbuckle Mountains, Ardmore, Oklahoma. It's just another hot day down here. It's over 95 degrees. I'll be staying in the rest of the afternoon. And field day, I hadn't participated in a field day since the early 90s. So any knowledge I have on that, I'd stick with it, I think. But anyway, I want to jump in here and get in on the count, give you another number to add to your roll call. This be KC5JVT clear.
Well, no worries there, Butch. You make sure and stay on the cool side of the door for sure, because that's kind of nasty. But it's going to get nastier, I'm sure, before it's all said and done. You make sure and have a great rest of your Wednesday. We'll clear at KC5JVT. Let's see if there's anyone else out there that wants to participate in the net today, whether you got field day suggestions or not. You are welcome to come on in. So let's get your call phonetically and alphabetically. This is KI5OZZ for the net. Come on in.
KK4IOH, Kilo 4, India, Oscar Hotel.
Kilo Delta 5, Echo November Uniform, KD5ENU, Gil, Claremore, Oklahoma.
Kilo Delta 8, Echo Papa Charlie, KD8DC, Dustin in Medina, Ohio.
KF8, ELA, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Lima Alpha, Zach from Dalton, and I'm going to be in and out this afternoon.
Well, we picked up another handful of operators there. I've got KK4IOH, Mike, or Michael. You tell me what you prefer. Let's see, Gil, KD5ENU, AI5Q, Jairus, the bearded one, and Zach with your in and out, KF8ELA. Thank you so much for that. You have a wonderful Wednesday. Let's pick up Mike, KK4IOH, and see what you got to say. Come on in.
Well, hello and good afternoon to you. I don't think I've checked in on your day in a few weeks, so good to hear you. I'm mobile in Marion, Arkansas today, and I do prefer Michael, but you can call me whatever as long as you call me to dinner. Field day, yes, my field day box has exploded all over the den floor, but I've got everything laid out where I can assess the situation and see what we've got and what we need, and trying to get it all together. We'll be doing a consolidated field day or combined field day event with our group, Mid-South Amateur, Cross County Amateur Radio Club, and the Crowley's Ridge Amateur Radio Club, all from northeast Arkansas area. So come join us if you are in that area and looking for a field day. And if you can't join us, join somebody and get on the air this weekend. I'll send it back to you, Nancy. We're going to try to stay cool, too. It's hot here as well. Truck's saying 97 right now. KK4IOH.
Well, Mike, you make sure and mobile's safe out there, Michael. I'm sorry. And, stay on the cool side of the door, whether it's mobile or not. And hopefully the drinks and the shade are aplenty at your field day experience. So thanks so much for that. We'll clear with KK4IOH. Let's pick up Gil, KD5ENU. Welcome to the net.
Well, thank you. We have a question for the day. I just turned my radio on.
Yes, sir. We're going over field day essentials, and we've had a lot of wonderful suggestions, whether you decide to go and help set up or if you just come to observe. So any field day essentials or suggestions?
Okay. I did not understand. Slow and clearly, please. My hearing is going.
Yes, sir. We're going over field day suggestions and essentials, whether you are going to set up or just going to observe, things to bring to field day.
I hadn't been to a field day in about 20 years, maybe a little longer. No suggestions for field day, and so I guess that's it. Just hope it's nice, dry, clean weather, but depends on where you're at and whether it's inside or outside. I know we're going next, starting here pretty quick, we're going to have some rain. So I think it starts on Sunday. Anyway, I'll get out of here and turn it back over to you. Finish my lunch. I'm going to go back to the kitchen and clean up. So have a good day. Glad to hear you in there. KD5ENU. Back to net control. And 7-3, everybody.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by, Gil, and great to hear from you. And you make sure and have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. 73 to you. We'll close with KD5ENU, and let's pick up Jairus, the bearded one, AI5Q. Any field day suggestions you got for us?
Hey, Nancy, sure. Bring some beer. And maybe leave the hard liquor at home, but and your Allen filter. Don't forget your Allen filter, and maybe your tin filter if you've got it working. So, in all seriousness, a fan would be a good thing to have. Keep yourself cool in the heat, and if you are bringing beer, alternate it with water, and you should be just fine. Don't get toasted. Unless you got someplace to sleep on site, and then you can drink all you want. I don't care, but don't be driving. Anyway, that's all I've got. Just having a little fun. AI5Q, back to you, Nancy.
Fine business, Jairus. Thank you for hopping in here today. Always great to hear from you, and we'll clear with AI5Q. And thank you, Zach, once again for your in and out, KFAELA. It's almost the top of the hour. Let's see if anyone else wants to pipe in for today's Boredom Breaker Net. This is KI5OZZ, and we're talking about field day essentials. Come on in with your call, phonetically and alphabetically.
Please check in, Kilo India 5, Whiskey Delta Mike.
See Dustin in Medina,
AI5 WDM, Donald in the Osage.
Well, I'll certainly take them one at a time, especially from the likes of KI5WDM. So come on in here and tell us what you got.
W8W.
Well, good afternoon, Miss Nancy. I've got a mess. I've got stuff scattered everywhere. Pulling things out, hooking up. When it cools off this evening, I'm going to get up on the roof, change out my antennas, and I'm just going to string up a 20 meter and a 40 meter and a 10 meter. And then all my field day will be done here from the house, but I will be working on battery power and wired antennas in the trees. So that's all I've got. I'm having fun. Hope y'all are having fun too. Appreciate you hosting the net. This is KI5WDM. I'm on the side. 7-3's everybody.
Well, good luck with your mess there, and hopefully you'll have a wonderful field day on the cool side of the door. And thanks for piping in here with us, and have a wonderful Wednesday, 73 to you. We'll clear with KI5WDM. Let's go ahead and make this last call. It's 1 minute to the top of the hour, so last call for today's Boredom Breaker Net. If you got field day essential suggestions, great. If not, fine too. If you want to just wave howdy and say in and out, that's great too. So let's get the last of the calls in here for today's Boredom Breaker Net. This is KI5OZZ. Come on in.
Kilo India 5, Mike X-Ray Zulu, Chuck Katusa.
Kilo Delta 8 Echo Papa Charlie KD8 EPC, Dustin and Medina.
All right, I picked up Chuck, KI5MXZ, and I got Dustin as a tail gunner today, KD8 EPC. Chuck, what's going on in Catoosa, and do you have any field day suggestions for us?
Bring yourself. And I was wondering if anybody heard anything about Alex's wife.
Well, let's put the call out there real quick. Ray or Alex or Grant, anyone have any 411 about Mrs. Alex, if you would, please. Well, they might be busy other things and or chatting with Alex or what have you. So I might drop a text to him and see if I can get him to come back to me. Anything else you got for us there, Chuck? KI5MXZ.
No, that was it. I would appreciate it. Kilo India 5, Mike X-Ray Zulu.
Well, fine business. I'll try to catch up with Alex and see what's going on there. But try to have a great rest of your Wednesday there, 73 to you. And we'll clear with KI5MXZ. And let's pick up Dustin. You're the tail gunner today. KD8 EPC, welcome. And what field day suggestions you got for us?
Well, KI5OZZ and the net. This is KD8 EPC. Good afternoon, Miss Nancy. My biggest field day suggestion is, as my friend Nick says, butts and seats, butts and seats. The more people we can get in seats, the more contacts we can make, the better. Otherwise, bring bourbon. Nick likes bourbon. So does our president. That's all I've got for you. Show up, have a good time. I plan to go for a couple of hours after work, but I don't think I'm going to spend the night this year because I do have to work that Sunday morning, and I have the Breeze show that Sunday night. So there you go. Miss Nancy, that's all I've got for you. I like it that I can start the net and finish it out for you. So 73, have a great day, and I heard Jairus out there, so I'll wave a hand at him too. This is KD8 EPC. Back to net control. 73, Nancy.
fine business, Dustin, and thank you for stopping by on my hour. It's always great to yammer with you, and hopefully you'll have a wonderful field day this weekend, and hopefully everyone will. So that's our tail gun, and we'll clear with KD8 EPC. I would like to thank each and every one of you that has checked in today. I also would like to thank the SARA Club for hooking us up in Ohio with our Hamley out there and everyone else who has chimed in via Allstar, Echolink, or otherwise. Without you all, we wouldn't have a net. Thank you so much. And also thanks to the Rogers County Wireless Association, where this net makes its home at 147 Mark 090 there in Claremore. So everyone, thank you so much again for piping in today, and hopefully everybody learned a little something. We'll clear with me too. This is KI5OZZ. I'll bid you 73. And remember, when tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes duty. 73 everyone, KI5OZZ.
This is KD8SLG. I'd like to thank everybody who participated in today's N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. We'll be back next Wednesday to link it back up, so be sure to attend, and don't forget the Beacon Net tonight at 10 o'clock. Check-in start a half hour before the net. Dustin has the big show, and I'll be taking early check-ins. 3 sleeps till field day. It's KD8SLG, back to net control. I'm clear.
Waiting to start the net at your starting net control now. KSFQV. Have a good afternoon, Nick.
I've hit that autopilot stage of the afternoon, Mark. We'll catch you later on. Stay cool. KC8FQV, KD8SLG.